everybody. My name is Larissa De Lopez, your host, and we have another amazing episode today. Are you into AI, data analytics, business analytics? So you cannot miss out. Please watch until the end because today we're going to be talking about the future of data analytics with an amazing, incredible, super talented MBIS graduate. And now she has just secured a job, a very good job in her field. The new data analyst, everybody, Akriti Shrestha.
Oh, thank you, Larissa. Thank you.
Akriti, thank you so much for accepting our invitation to be here today. Short notice. Yes, I know that you tried your best to be here today. We really appreciate. And I also would like to introduce to you all my co-host today. Yes, another very talented MBIS student, Masters of Business Information Systems. She did a fantastic job as an SRC member in the marketing department. Coincidentally, she worked alongside with Akriti when Akriti was a student at Torrance. And she's amazing. Asu is in every networking event at Torrance. She's been helping us a lot with our student engagement on campus. Asu Burgel. Hi, Asu.
Thank you. Hello. Nice to meet you all.
Amazing, amazing. Akriti.
Yes, Larissa.
Look, when I think about you as a student from the employability perspective, I can say that you did all the right things.
Yeah.
To advance in your career, to upgrade your skills. You looked for internships. You attended to industry events from many organizations. You connected with amazing coaches, employability experts. You connected with me. You connected with Adam. You connected with lecturers. You were also a very good student.
Yeah.
And you were not shy to be out there, you know, showing your skills, making posts on LinkedIn, show your marketing skills, your data analytics skills. So, you know, job search is not just one thing, one strategy that you utilize, a combination of things that you do. Would you agree with me, Akriti?
100%, Larissa. It was not an easy task at all. You have to be everywhere. Being an international student, you have to be studying full time. You can't deny that you'll be working as well. You will be being out there, showing yourself, networking with people around, attending all the networking events that Torrance gives you every opportunity to grow. And then I don't think you have to go anywhere else. So just look at Torrance University's events. You'll get everything that's there. And I honestly didn't go anywhere. It was everything I got was from Torrance University. I made links just in here and then kept growing outside. So it was just in there. It's just that you have to look for it.
Fantastic, Akriti. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. So when you send me the message, sharing the good news, I was very excited, but I was not surprised because I knew that this day would come. Yes. So, okay, Akriti, let's jump into today's topic, data analytics. Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
My first question for you will be in regards to, the future, which is about today's topic theme.
Yep.
So according to your research and opinions and experience in the area, Akriti, what do you think what will be the impact or progress of AI and machine learning in data analytics moving forward?
Yeah, sure. So I think like AI is taking over in all fields, I would say, first of all, but especially talking about in data analytics. Now, data analytics is when we talk about data analytics, they just think about data cleaning and analyzing, and then there is so much to go for it. But what we used to do in field, like in past, and what we are doing right now and in future is the difference is a lot of manual work was there when in past, I would say, and even in present in few organization who has not adapted AI. Like they do all the manually data cleaning and then loading that data and then putting in separate whichever section you want, whichever part you want in the organization. If you're looking towards marketing, you just look onto those parts and then clean all the others. It's so much of manual work. But when the AI just is advancing, and the place where I work, they already are using AI. And let me tell you, it's so much easier. It has not replaced the human, like a data analyst, but it has made our work so much easier. It just removes all the manual corrupting work, and just gives out the real report that we have to generate, and work onto decision making, and then make decisions based on what better can we do for the business itself, looking at the data itself. So yeah, definitely AI, advancement in AI in machine learning has definitely brought will definitely bring more insights and less work for data analysts, I would say. Yeah.
Incredible, Akriti. And talking about advancements, and the impact, when we think about more practical work, yes, work environment,
Yeah.
in terms of skills that you need to have to excel in data analytics nowadays, yes?
Yeah.
Could you share with us some data analytics tools or software tools that you would recommend our students and even graduates to catch up on, to learn more? Yes?
Yep. Definitely, because as I said, it depends on what organization you are going to go, and then what that organization is going to use. But the basic you have to know when you're going as a data analyst would be SQL, Power BI, and Python. If Python, good enough, really good if you do it, but SQL and Power BI would be the basic of it. And if you know that really well, you can go into any other, even if they use any other software, it's very easy to catch up because you know the basic, you know how it works, you know what you are going to read after that. So if you are really good at this too, people say a lot of other stuff as well. There's Tabula, there is Power BI. It's very similar stuff. So just skill and make yourself ready for one, and that will help you build into anywhere you go. Just make yourself so proactive in learning everything, and then I would say just try to just observe everything, but be skilled in one and be really good in it, and then so that you can learn anything anywhere, I would say.
Amazing, Akriti.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to hand over to our co-host today, Asu SRC member, MBIS student.
Thank you
Asu,
so much, Larissa.
over to you.
Yeah. So now when we talk about the Power BI and stuff, so the big data, the big data is already influencing business across all over the global. Like for an example, like Amazon, they use this big data to personalize the customer's experience, preference, and based on the data, they provide such recommendations to people and their product. So my question for you is, Akriti, as you are working as analyst yourself in the industry. So my question for you is, how do you think this will shape decision making process in the future, and what impact do you foresee on the business they operate?
Sorry, I didn't get the last part of it. Sorry,
Oh,
Ashley.
that's all right. So how do you think this is how the people influence of big data on decision making of the business who will make an impact on the business in the near future?
Oh yeah, sure. So I think businesses in future, I can totally say that whoever will miss out on, who's not looking onto data, they're not. I don't think they would survive for long. So everywhere, everyone's going towards data. So organization that will adopt data analytics would definitely move forward. But using big data, I would say, to predict like you said, predict customer demand, supply, financial crisis. Right now, what most of the company are doing is they are doing a reactive in, like they look at the data, they see that there's a problem coming, they react to it. So they clean it, they see what's going on, and they react to the problem, and then they solve it. But I think in future, what will definitely happen is, because if we utilize the big data properly, we can also be more proactive, and then like make sure that that problem doesn't come beforehand itself. So we are solving the problems issue beforehand that it comes. So I think that would be the to do more of the proactive stuff. It will be I think that would be increasing use of big data in the future, I would say, for the businesses.
That's really good. So, as we are talking about the data, so like we are providing our data everywhere, like here and there, without even thinking about anything else, like just providing data, like just signing up anywhere. So, like we're all getting comfortable using the data. There's a lot of talk about the privacy and the data privacy and concern among the people. So my question for you is, with everything going digital into this world, how do you think like the companies will be able to handle this growing concern of data and privacy concern in the field of data analytics as you're working yourself?
Yeah. So I think when it comes to business, and as business are going more into data, this concern would be for everyone. And then it is the responsibility of each and every businesses that they take care of it. And then it's their core responsibility to do it. And for that, I'm sure I think what the most effective for security, I would say, is most of the people who are working on data would be using role-based access control, I would say, because it would give you like every organization would have different people working under, and they have their particular roles to be in, and some people wouldn't even need the access to make changes in any of the data. So whoever needs the personal information, whoever can access the information, they are only be given the access to use it, whereas the others are not given the authority to even look at it. So I think definitely it's a very strict rule to in every organization, that only the person who needs to make decision, who needs to have a look at the personal and very confidential information, they only have the access to look at it. And also, even further, like to edit it, they have a very few particular person only who will be able to edit it. Otherwise, no one can even access it. So I think that's that should be the thing, that to secure all the data.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I'll just ask you one last question. Like that's something out of this data analytics topic. So I want to ask you, like the first day you went to work, like how was it? Like, cause I know like we are like new people, new
Yeah.
person, new faces in this like Australian market, because we don't
Yeah.
have a work experience in this corporate field. So how did you feel, like for you to use Power BI, but not just for educational purpose, not for the work purpose? Like how was the environment there? Was it like really bazaar for you, or how was it? We just want to hear the
Okay.
experience from
So the first day, I wouldn't lie, I was super scared. I was
yeah.
like, oh my God, I don't know. Is it gonna be like a test, like an exam? Oh my God, what are they gonna take a test or what? Like, are they gonna look at my Power BI skills, my SQL? Are they gonna
Yeah.
give me queries to solve? Oh, I had so much in my mind, and but it's not like that, Ashu. I tell you, I think the best part about Australian organization. Now, I don't know about others, but where I joined, it's a beautiful organization. Everyone was so welcoming, so friendly. You will feel so homely over there, and they'll
What is
they'll make
that
sure
called,
that you
Akriti?
are comfortable.
Sorry for interrupt you. What is the name of the organization, Akriti, that you've been currently
I
working?
think it's precise.
Precise, yes,
Yeah, I
correct. The
have.
Yes, precise. Yes.
precise, precise electricals and plumbing, and then so there I'm working. And then what they did was, at the beginning when Larissa asked me what are the skills I needed, so I knew Power BI, I knew SQL, but to say that they are using Service Titan as in their software, it was something, I don't know.
Thank you.
They were talking about in interview. I was like, yeah, I'm quite used to Power BI and all of that. But they were giving me names of Service Titan. I was like, maybe something they use at side, I would learn. So they are totally based on this software. And this is something that I'm talking about as AI, being an AI. This generates all the reports, all the data. This has done everything. So all the manual work that we will be doing has been taken by this one. So now I'm totally more focused towards bringing what improvements can each department do. So I'll be just looking onto core data, and then I'm not wasting time in creating report, whereas creating report part will be done by AI itself. So these are the very easy stuff that the AI is doing. But what at first, coming back to your question, so when I went first, so it was very easy. They said like they don't rush you up. They don't overlap you with all the work they have to do. Okay, this has to be done today. They'll make sure that you're comfortable, you are in a right state of mind. They'll make sure that you are ready to work, first of all, in this environment, and then this give you some trainings for time being. And that's my first day went through trainings, orientation, and everyone welcomed properly to me, I would say. And it was just it was not it was something very different than what I had thought of at the very beginning. So
That's
yeah,
really
please don't be
awesome.
scared.
Oh yeah, that's very awesome. Thank you for that one. Like that made me a little bit fearless.
Yes, yes. So please don't be scared. Just go out. Just be yourself. I would say just be yourself. Don't, if you try to be someone else, then you'll be very scared that, oh, I said something, I told something else, and now I have to pretend to be someone else. And then that fear would always be in your mind, and then they'll just drag you down, and you can't be yourself. You can't be proactive in work. You won't be talking with everyone like you would if you were yourself. So yeah, just be yourself, and everything will be fine, I would say.
Oh, that's very good. Thank you for that one. I'll take that on my
Nice.
note. So I'll just let Larissa to ask you a few more questions and I'll get back to you.
Sure.
Thank you, Ashu. You did an amazing job. And oh my God, Akriti, your answers are just incredible. I know that many students will be learning a lot from you, Akriti. I've been learning a lot from you too. What about you, Ashu?
Sorry,
Incredible.
I
Yeah, learning a lot
unmuted.
from in a fun, engaging way. It's incredible, really.
Yeah.
Akriti, I'm so pleased as well to hear that you have just joined this organization and they have been very welcoming to you.
Yeah.
And this is
Yes.
very important, yeah, for you to feel motivated since day
Yep.
one to start working,
So
to start
true.
applying your skills and to grow as well
Yeah.
within the organization. The culture
Yes.
of the workplace is very important, yes, for us to feel
Mm-hmm. Correct.
acknowledged, for us to feel that we can contribute, and for us to
Yep.
feeling like that we want to help. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Akriti, I have a question as well. We'll talk a little bit
Yes.
about interviews, yeah, that you have to
Okay.
be. You said something so important that people undermine, which is the value of showing your personality. Even when
Mm-hmm.
you write your resume and cover letter, it's still important
Mm-hmm.
for you to show a little bit of who you are. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not just
100%.
what you say, but it's how you say that really, really matters. Would you
Yes.
agree with me, Akriti?
100%, Larissa. And that you will only gain when you show your resume, you update your resume, when you show it to 50 people, every 50 person will give you a different opinion. And in that you have, as a data analyst, what would you do? You would clean the data. What you need, you put, the others you delete. That's what you gotta do.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And consistency is very important. Yes, Akriti, when you
Yes.
apply for a
Oh,
job. Even
you
if you are
have to.
not successful, I don't like to say rejection, but if you
Mm.
are an unsuccessful applicant, you
Mm.
can still keep going, receive
Yep.
feedback, be
Uh-huh.
selective as well
Very.
with the feedback that you receive, and make
Mhm.
sure that you apply that in your resumes
Yep.
and tailor your resumes and cover letters always to the
Yep.
job that you are going to apply for.
Very true.
And
Very
like
true.
you, Akriti, study,
Yes, study,
updated, study
study.
AI,
You have
Power
Take
to.
the
BI,
degree.
SQL, Python, machine learning,
Yep.
everybody. Yes, but as you said, focus on one thing at a time. Yes,
Yes.
and also
Yes.
explore more about what you really want as a career, because data
Very true.
analysis, business analysis, it's very broad. They are very broad. So
Yes.
you need to
It
make
is
sure what
very.
you really want, and then you choose the
Mhm.
software tool that is more popular or is more
Yep.
used
Yep. Yep.
in our
Correct.
case in Australia. Would you agree with
Yep.
me, Akriti?
Very true, Larissa. If you try to be someone else, you're showing that you don't even want to be in this job, and then you are there. You would be just dragging yourself every day to work, and then one at a other time, they would know that you are not interested in it. You're wasting your time. You're wasting the organization time. You're ruining the everything around you. You know, the organization that you came from. Everything they would think like, oh, people from there. No, 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 no. Next time they would just keep that in mind. I have noticed, Larissa, like if you are someone, if you have a bad impression, they would think that all your things around whoever you are surrounded with, I would say your culture and all of that, maybe they are all like that, you know, they have that perception. Please
Yes,
don't make that.
Akriti. So
Don't do
true.
that too. Mm.
So true. Akriti, I'm just remembering now, and Asu too, and Eso. So yesterday I was watching a podcast about artificial intelligence, and the CEO was saying that if we are not investing aggressively into improving our AI skills,
Oh,
we can be behind. And he was
yes.
saying
That's
people
true.
get concerned that we are going to be replaced by AI.
Yeah.
And then he said, we can be, but if you are updating your AI skills and getting knowledge of it, you
Yes.
will not.
No,
You will not.
exactly.
The ones who
True.
may lose a job or
Mhm.
chances will be the ones who are not updated in this area. They'll
Correct.
be replaced not for AI, but for the ones who know how to
Yeah,
use
exactly.
AI.
So true. That
I said,
is
oh
so
my
true.
God, that's true. Would you agree with that, Akriti and Ashu too?
True.
Yeah, that's
Totally.
true. AI is
Totally.
a new trend now.
You just can't say that you don't want AI in life. It is gonna be there. It is gonna be every day and every minute of your life. You wouldn't even know that you're using AI. So it's like so
Huh.
important. It is you are surrounded with AI. So you can't be like, oh, take the AI away. It's like you're telling to take all your life away right now. So it's not possible. And then if you keep updated yourself with AI, yes, of course, it will. I would say that it's not replacing, it's making your work easier, I would say. If you keep, that is, we humans are making AI to make the work more easier, not to replace it. Of course, like I said, all the manual stuff that is taking time for the human beings, they are doing it for you to make it easier for you to do it, like do it later on, and just focus on what you have to do in the future, like the main course stuff. So you just neglect the manual stuff, and then you do the main course work of analyzing the data itself, and they are just cleaning it for you there. So if you know how to read the data, then you have to keep, like you said, you have to just be up to date. You should know what you're doing. Not and I would say that just having one skill is not important. You have to update yourself with different skills, I would say. So just don't be into making codes and then writing codes. That can be done by AI. So just go beyond and then start analyzing more stuff, go do case studies. How are people like solving cases? Those are the stuff that you need to do, because I assume students would mostly don't have more experience in doing that already. So what you can make as an experience is learning the case studies, how people are working on like in organization, and then those are the skills that you can put when you are in the real life scenario. So that would definitely help, I think.
Amazing, Akriti. This is the end of our podcast episode. If I could, I would be talking with you the whole time. Really, this half an hour passed so quickly. What about for you, Ashu? What's like that?
I think
We
you're
have
mute,
learned so
Ashu.
much. Ashu, you are on mute, but we can see your energy.
Thank you so much.
Did you see
I
Akriti, her energy?
I did. She was like, ah.
I got so many insights, like great insights that will really help me, like later on after I graduate. So this a quick question for you, like a word of advice from you to us. So for anyone who is thinking to start a career in this data analytics, so what one piece of advice that you will give to them, like that anything you wish you did know sooner, but then you were like you got it that later, but you thought like, "Oh, I wish I knew this sooner, why didn't I," something like that.
I think I would say I had to apply more. And then one thing I would say is go out, show your resume to, as I was saying, show your resume to 50, 100 people that you see. Everyone is there to help. If you need help, if you seek help, then they are ready to help. Don't expect like it will just come up. Like you do your course, you do your MBIS, and then ta-da, your job is just here. No one's gonna serve you in plate. So you have to just be outside, go out of your comfort zone, just be out there. Don't be late. Start very early because it's a long journey, I would say. So it will take time. So just don't lose hope. It will happen. If you believe in yourself, it's gonna happen.
Yes, consistency,
Yes.
persistency,
Yeah.
networking,
Mhm.
And efforts.
SRC,
Yeah.
SRC.
a great and tailored resume and cover letter,
Yeah.
LinkedIn,
Yep.
and be surrounded by friends who are ambitious,
Mm-hmm.
who want to grow, yes,
Mhm.
and of course, who
Yep.
are loyal to you and also want the
Yep.
best for you. Yes?
And I think all of the one that you said is what will this all do is it will be increasing your confidence, and that confidence is going to bring you to the job.
That's
Thank
very
you so
awesome.
much.
Thank you
Asu,
so much.
Akriti,
Yeah,
this is
thank
the
you.
interpret and analyze data, and you'll find out.
Yep.
Akriti, love what you do.
Thank you so much, Larissa. Thank you.
You too, Asu. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.